matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars, Lavelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the Utah Utes, taking on the 15th ranked team, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Cougars will kick this deep to begin the game. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the Utes offense making their way on the field today. Dropping back. It's Dampier. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. He's looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to
and it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Utes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Cougars offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Takes up the first and still money. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Cougars come to the line in number 8.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. Dropping back. It's Bachmeier. Bringing pressure. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Freshman trying to take his shot, but put too much on the throw. And the Cougars bring their punt team onto the field. set up at the 37. Trying to find some room. It's Parker. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the right. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the Utes line up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Finds an open target on the left side. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Utah.
Chris, this quarterback seems to be feeling it right now. That's his 2nd touchdown pass in this game. Doing a great job of reading coverage and getting the ball ahead of his hands on time.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Utah 14, BYU 0.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's going to lose yards. The defense makes a play to end the first. And it's Utah in the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far.
14, BYU 0.
We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the ground. It's Roberts. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And the Cougars looking to use the up-tempo offense here. It's a shotgun run call. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. He keeps it himself. Work down conversion. He's on the first set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. Timeout is called to tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Got a solid drive in the making here. First down at their own 43. Scanning the field. It's Bachmeier. Looking for his back. Almost just makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete. Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game that you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for the wideout. Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up fourth down. The Cougars will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Over the middle. It's Davis. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll try the ground game here with running back. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. We got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Dampier. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Utes.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Manages the tricky footing and knocks through the PAT. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Set to kick off.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane. So this drive's going to begin with good field position. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Throws to the tight end. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
That one straight down the middle.
But, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And the Utah offense will take over.
And the Utes offense takes the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Takes the handoff. It's Parker. the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Beehive boot is on the line, and already BYU and Utah have given us some stirring moments.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big one.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And it's taken at the 45. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return.
The Utah offense will take over.
And the Utah offense takes the field. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
It's a short completion of a big tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Deep shot toward the end zone. Nearly interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive.
And your BYU Cougars will take
So
over.
the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Touchdown, Utah! And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Talk about taking the opportunity when it's there. Force the ball out and forget the scoop and score. Just fall in the thing and get yourself 6 points.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
3.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
BYU Cougars will take over.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. QB decides to keep it here. Fights through a tackle. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? 1st down and more. He's still running. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Utes. Way too much speed in that play.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Utah.
Automatic on the PAT.
BYU 3.
Fields it just outside the goal line. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get it down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. And it's Utah in the lead here. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that.
38, BYU 3.
Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. On the move now. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. Pressure is coming. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. The freshman off the mark behind his receiver that time.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on third down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And sack sets up second down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Back-to-back deep shots. And he rolls it in to the 15, still going. And forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. Getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Look at it to the back. Tackle made after just a short gain. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. It's a quarterback keeper. They finally corral him at the 1.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
Defense stuffing the runner. They're still spotted at the 2-yard line.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
And he knocks through the PAT. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Well, they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Utah offense takes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And the quarterback keeps it here. He's past the marker and still going. But not out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. And the Utes took it a cash in this red zone drive. Handoff from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Touchdown, Utah! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
BYU Cougars will take over.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. It's a keeper. As the first down is still going. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Keeps it. QB draw. The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.